So you want to know if you should purchase the Silhouette Cameo 3? Well, I've been using them for about 6 years now. I have a brand new one right here. I'm going to unbox it and give you my take. So let's get to it. It's going to come with a small box where you can get your cords, power cords, and on the other side of that, you'll find your blade, your PC plug, which is your USB cords, and something that I found later on when I started using these to be very, very useful is this little slicing tool. You can use this instead of scissors to slice your vinyl, and it gives you a lot smoother, a lot straighter run than you would if you were actually using scissors to cut it up. Cutting mat, you don't always have to use your cutting mat, but of course this helps you out, especially when you have very, very detailed designs where you need to cut. So the cutting mat is something that you'll definitely need. Oops. And then we have the Cameo herself. You slide these little end caps off. A little better to do it up like this, and flip it over here. Boom. Slide this one up. Get that out of the way. Crack the paper. Little styrofoam. Then there she goes. The Silhouette Cameo 3, white. All right, now at the time of purchasing this, it's about 200 bucks on sale right now. You can get it off of eBay or your local Michaels. And of course, if you purchase this from the links below, you help support the channel at no extra cost to yourself. One thing that I like to say, I like the black one personally, but I was in a bind, so I had to get this one in order to travel with. So let's open her up. So when you open her up, she's gonna come with all these little pieces of tape that you can just move off. And these are just so that she doesn't move around and transport. These little pieces that move don't move around and transport. So you can pop all of these pieces of tape off. Under here, you'll find this little tray right here where you can store some of your tools and pretty much the weeder. And if you use a spatula tool, which I don't, will be under here. And they have a little diagram for you. On this side is where you keep that little blade that I was referring to. So we're gonna go ahead and put the blade here. We're gonna take our blade and we're gonna set it into place. Now, this is an automatic blade and it's gonna go onto the red side and we're just gonna slide it in. We're gonna pull out the little tab here and slide it in. And then we're gonna push this tab back in order for it to be ready to cut. So you're here wondering if you should purchase a Silhouette Cameo 3, and the answer is yes. As I said, I've been using it for about 6 years. At one point, I purchased a bigger cutter. I eventually sold it because I figured the Cameo was all I needed. And I was so comfortable once I got going that that's all I use to this day. When it comes to purchasing the Silhouette Cameo 3, I think you can't go wrong. For the entry-level price, about $200 on sale. But when a new version comes out, they're around $300. But for that price, you really can't go wrong with a Cameo. This is something that you can always use or pass down or resell once you decide that you like the industry and you want to upgrade later on. I've been using it for about 6 years. I had 2 previously. I own 3 of them. And I keep one at the shop, I keep one at the house, and now I have one that I can travel with and use on the go. So the Silhouette Cameo 3 is a great entry-level machine if you're thinking about purchasing. Stop reading all of those reviews. Just take my word for it. Head down to the links below, support the channel, purchase yours today, and get started. It's been Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace.